Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and we're back to another one of our 200 runs loot series videos. Just had the clean out yesterday from Stratholme, and this week for the loot video is Gnomeregan. Been talking up about this one for a little while now. If you've been following along on stream, which you can by following the link down below to Twitch. And yeah, I mean, this was, in my opinion, was probably one of our best. BFD was actually, as far as given variety and stuff, probably our best so far, but this one was really good as far as just, you know, every single time we got in there, it was pretty much a good run. I think I had 2 sets of 10 runs that were probably bad, and it seems like a lot of the times here recently, it seems like my Hord Druid's been doing a lot better than my Alliance Druid, but this didn't necessarily seem like the case. It was kind of even. It was back and forth. They were both just doing extremely well, at least for Gnomer, and actually overall just really good. I know a lot of people will say they don't want to go into Gnomer, they feel like they get lost. Really though, once you just, you know, tackle it down and get it down, it really is not that bad. If you guys head over to Twitch, if you are looking for a way to get around the route, which I know you can see the sped up version and everything that I do, but if you're looking at it for like a slower mode, just go check out the VOD on Twitch. You can see the way I was running it and just follow along, you know, maybe even come up with your own version of it. It's really not that bad. And yeah, it's definitely worth it because there are a lot of things you get out of it. One, you know, you've got your specific blues that come out of there. You also have the schematics that come off the last boss. Even if you just wanted to rush the last boss, just try to get some of those. I feel like that's even worth it. I mean, just getting those schematics up, because patterns and things are really popular, and they actually, you know, bring quite a good amount of gold. So always a good thing to get those. But anyway, guys, with all that being said, again, this was on Gnomer. We just need to dive right in, see what we got. But before we do, I would like to mention, if you haven't already, think about going over to gaminghero.io, checking it out, see if there's any guides over there that can help you out if you're looking for any. And if you are looking to support the creators or looking to get a peek at some of those premium guides, just make sure you use the code word potato if you decide to sign up for a membership, so you save a little bit for that. But anyway, guys, with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in to our first bank alt right here and check and see what we got. So right here, guys, we've got our first bank alt. This is from our Alliance tune. So it's gonna be 100 runs worth of loot from our Alliance tune, and then we'll switch over to the Horde bank tune, who's going to have 100 runs worth of loot on them. And yeah, so let's go ahead and dive right in and see what we got in here. So this is our loot from 100 runs on the Alliance Druid, and we've got some grays here of these reinforced chain cloaks. I mean, this is all, it's going to be like low to high. We've got a couple tabs here to actually take a look at. But I did keep these items since they're over 5,000 gold. You know, you can actually transmog gray and white items, and we see we got a white item over here. They do have a pretty decent sell rate at 0.006. I'm not 100% sure if I've actually ever even sold any of these. I do know I have some of these on my main realms, but maybe I have. But still, definitely worth posting to see if we can get some sales off of those. Then next up, we've got a few of these TechBot CPU shells. Says that they're actually valued at 55,000. That'll actually get that for them. Actually, looks like there's none posted up on this auction house, which is odd because I would think that I actually have some posted up on this auction house. Maybe I sold them already. But yeah, definitely another one. Should definitely be looking out for and putting up on the auction house. I mean, even if you can only get like 5,000 gold for them. Then we also have our other low value items here. Nothing really crazy, just a belt here for about 5,000. Elegant tunic. Silver thread though is actually a pretty decent one, even though it's got lower value. 12,000 for the silver thread robes right here, and then we've got the silver thread armor at 7,000. But stuff, I mean, you look at the sell rate. The sell rate is amazing. The 0.011 right there. And daily sold average at 0.022. And then we've got the elegant leggings right here, actually even a higher sell rate, 0.034. So hopefully, yeah, we can get those sold as well. And then let's move on over here to our blue low value items. Orb of Mismantle. I want to say Dismantle for some reason. 9,000 gold. And then we've got Sparkle Shell Mantle right here, 4,000. We got Black Fang here for 8,000. And then we've got Brawler Gloves for 5,000. And then Dream Singer Legs for 5,000 as well. And then Silverline Belt, 5,000. We do, all these are all kind of like roll drops, except for when we get to this one. This is actually, you know, one of the specific blues, the high tech super gun. Although, unfortunately, look at how many shared appearances. There's a ton of them right there. But still, 15,000 gold. And that's probably why, even with it being a specific blue, it's so low valued, just because there's so many shared appearances. But we do have like 4 of those. We also got a Guardian Blade, 11,000 for that one. And then the Beezle's Basher at 5,000. Still, you know, really nothing crazy here. It's still, you know, at least over 5,000 or around that amount. We should definitely still be posting it. Then we also did get this off the last boss. This is a white pattern, schematic gnomish cloaking device, 7,000 gold. And then we've got 3 of these manuals for strong anti-venom for 12,000. Then let's move on to our exciting items, which I know this is over. This is our high value stuff. Doesn't quite fill up the actual, you know, vault page, but still, I felt like it needed its own page there. But this is our high value items. We did get 3 of these Gizmotron Mega Choppers. 98,000 for those, 0.003. Funny thing is, I've actually had a few of these on my main realm for a while now. I've been posting them. They haven't been selling. And it was actually this week where we were running Gnomeregan. It actually got, you know, one actually sold, and actually sold for about 80,000 gold. So really nice. I just thought it was kind of funny that when we were running this is when it finally actually sold. But then we've also got the oscillating power hammer right here for 49,000 gold. Got 3 of those. Not as high as this one, but still a different item. Might sell a little better. We'll have to see. Then we got a really nice one here with the Vipro Blade. It's an axe, 376,000 gold. And then we've got the Supercharger Battle Axe, and this one's 104,000 gold, and we got 2 of those. And then we've got the Petro Spill Leggings, 79,000 gold for that one. Then right here we got a big boy. We got the Mech Builders Overalls, almost 1.3 million in value. Somebody's got them posted up on this round for 500,000, 0.004 sell rate. So really nice. This is the first time I've ever seen these drop in here. So really nice to get those. Very excited. See, we didn't get the Hotshot Pilot's gloves, but in a way this might even be better if it does actually sell, because this does not have any shared appearances, and the Hotshot Pilot gloves do actually have a shared appearance. So anyway, moving on, we've got our patterns here. We got a pattern of Shadow Hood. We've actually got 4 of those. I don't know, whatever reason I kept those separate. But 4 of those, 99,000 gold. We've still got a few from other runs we've done, and we haven't sold any, so it's going to be a whole bunch of those patterns. I might have to try to sell them really cheap just to try to move some of these, just so, because we have so many. Then we did get our I think that's what it is. These are the actual like schematics and patterns off of the last boss. You see, we've got a lot of them. So we got the or no, this one's not. I don't know why we kept these separate. Pattern of the Guardian Belt, 101,000 for this one. So I believe I got that out of a chest inside there. Schematic for the Craftsman Monocle. Now this did come off the last boss, 99,000 for that one. We've got 2 of those. Then yeah, these did actually come off. So it was only the Guardian Belt that didn't. Yeah, so maybe I did mean to put this over here and keep the schematics by themselves, or something. I don't know. But anyway, Flame Detector, we got 1 of those, 133. Actually, yeah, only 1. The Craftsman Monocle, 99,000. And then we got Flash Bomb, the really nice one, 390,000. Got 2 of those. Unfortunately, the the game catcher card doesn't like that spot for the other one. And then we got the discombobulator ray right here. We got 2 of those for 101,000. So I do believe we got all of the decent ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you could say 5 for this low value one. So really, yeah, it's about 5 of them that are worth anything. I think somebody told me that there was like 6, but their value may not be to the point of mine. So where it's like 5,000, because there were some other ones that were a little bit lower valued that I didn't consider. But yeah, pretty nice that we got a little bit of all of those. We've got a couple of some of them. We only got one of these flame detectors though. I wish we could have got duplicates of those just so we had a backup. But really nice also getting those mech builders overalls. But anyway, that is the loot from the 100 runs that the Lions Druid did. And of course, if we have some stuff over here we don't have with the Horde Druid and vice versa, we will trade things among them. But let's go ahead and cut to the Horde Druid and see what they got for their portion. All right, guys, so here we are. We are now on our Horde Druid. So let's take a look and see what they got for their portion of the 200 run series with their 100 runs. And you see it's a little bit different here. We got a whole bunch more of those reinforced chain cloaks. Was that about another almost 10? Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more of those? Also possibly got more of these tech bot CPU shells. Still not really too worried about having too many of these, but still something extra to sell. Again, we've got these laminate scale belts. We had those over there as well. Elegant leggings. We got a pair of those, only 1 on each, but hey, at least we do have 1 on each. Really high sell rate, so really nice there. And then we also got the silver thread rod. We got 4 of those. Didn't have any on the Alliance, although it's a low value item, so we probably won't send it over. It is just under 5,000, so hopefully it wasn't vendoring this on the Alliance soon, just kept it here. I don't think I did, but it is a possibility. Then we got the silver thread armor. Actually got 3 of those. We only had 1 on the Alliance, only 7,000, but still very high sell rate. 2 of the robes where we only had and we only had 1 as well. Maybe we had 2 of those over there. Elegant tunic, 6,000 for that one. Actually matches the elegant leggings here. And then we've got the Sage's cloth right here for 7,000 as well. And then you see we didn't get as many of the low value blues, which you may say is a nice thing because you really look for the high value stuff, but then again, the low value stuff sells super fast and it does add up. So really it could be pretty nice that we've got so many of those low value blues on the Alliance tune. But anyway, we got the Brawler's gloves here, 5,000. Silver line belt, 5,000 as well. Twisted saber, so something different, 6,500. Double barrel shotgun, 5,000. And then we only got 1 of those high-tech super guns, so only 1 of the specific blues here. Then our high value stuff, you see it's definitely not as much, so we may have to trade some of those patterns over from the Alliance. So actually it's seemed here recently we've only been really trading from the Horde tune over to the Alliance, so it might be it's kind of fair that they get some stuff traded to them this time, right? But honestly, I almost wish we could have had more of the the high value schematics more so than a lot of these blues, but we do. You see we have a ton of the high value blues. We've got 4 of these Gizmotron mega choppers, so really nice there. Only 1 oscillating hammer where we had like 3 on the Alliance tune, but this is kind of like one of the lower out of all the high value ones, so 49,000. And then 2 of these Petrospill leggings, 79,000. We've got 3 of the supercharger battle axes, 104,000 for that one. And then we got 2 more of the big boys here, 2 more mech builders overall. So we actually have 3 of these in total, so really nice to get 3 of those. Kind of shocked because I've never seen these before, and then next thing you know we have 3 of them. And then we've got 2 of the black velvet robes right here. This is actually kind of a roll drop, but it's a really nice one still to have. You see it's got a really high sell rate, 23,000 for that one. And then we also got one of the Viper blades. I kind of wish we did have at least a third one, two on one or the other, just so we had like a backup. But yeah, still really nice, 376,000, and it may take a little while to sell, so it might not necessarily need a backup. As far as our patterns go, we did only get stuff off of the last boss, and we got the Craftsman's monocle here for 99,000. And then we got the Flash Bomb, 390,000, and then the Discombobulator Ray, 101,000. So actually the only one we're missing is the Flame Detector, or the Flame Deflector, or whatever it was. And unfortunately we only had one of the Alliance, so really can't really trade one. The only way we can really trade one is if we sell one over here, and we'll still have duplicates over there on the Alliance, and we could possibly trade one. So it's a little unfortunate that we actually didn't have a second Flame Deflector one, so we could post that on both realms. We may need to trade one of these over, because we didn't have any of these over on the Alliance tune, unfortunately. But yeah, still, I feel like this was really good. You know, we got basically what I think every single specific blue except for the Hotshot Pilot's gloves. That's the only one that's missing. You let me know if maybe there's something else that drops that I'm not seeing here. That's the only thing I can think of as far as these specific blues that we're missing, is those Hotshot Pilot's gloves. But yeah, still really psyched to see how well these do. I've seen, you know, I've heard some people you know, mentioning that maybe they're not as good as they're cracked up to be, but we will see. But yeah, I mean, it still seems like it's something super rare, so I'm like psyched to see it, as I've actually never seen these drop, and you know, just excited to see how well they do. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's really unique. I've never really seen anything like the overall, so hoping it goes really well. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying these loot videos, and hope you enjoyed this one on Gnomer. If you did, do make sure you hit that big thumbs up. Lets me know that you guys are liking this. Far as our next one will be on our Solithus open world farm. We've already knocked out 5 hours of that solo. I do have another 5 hours, and we actually went ahead and started knocking out some of our next one, which is Scarlet Monastery, today on stream, just to kind of switch it up on, you know, streams when we weren't doing you know, Solithus all weekend long. And that one's going really quick. I may even knock that out before I even finish out the last 5 hours of Solithus, but really it's only the Lions Druid that really needs to go and still do it. We've already completed it on the Horde Druid here. So yeah, still, I kind of mentioned during stream too with these open world solos, I kind of almost, even if it's not as good, I almost still prefer just doing ZF if I'm doing it solo, just because it's just more enjoyable to me anyway. Doing it in a group, yeah, it's a ton of fun, and really you only need to knock out an hour, maybe 2 at most, and you're good to go instead of knocking out 5 hours solo. It's just the part where it kind of and doing all these runs, I've never gotten to where I'm like getting tired of the farm, but doing these open world farms solo, with the way the spawns kind of die down, that's what I think kills it for me. It's just because it does become so slow, and it's just like I'd rather just be killing mobs, you know, and doing this a lot faster pace. So yeah, it's not as exciting. But anyway, guys, I'm still going to keep doing them, just you know, get that data. Although when we do the 200 run series part 2, we're probably going to do just a group farm and compare 2 hours of group farm compared to the 10 hours open world solo. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and also don't forget to subscribe so that you catch the clean out next Sunday, so you can see if we sold any of these items from Gnomer and see how much closer we get to our, you know, gold cap. And also don't forget to check me out on Twitch so you guys can join us on some of these loot appraiser challenges, or see these items, you know, drop live as I'm doing it, or just come in and join for some fun and you know, exciting conversation. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in the next video.